Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ravens Today show. Please make sure to keep subscribing and liking all the videos as I produce Ravens content every single week, giving you all the latest updates. Let's dive into the first one. This one I have bittersweet feelings for. Tyus Bowser withdrew his $4.5 million grievance with the Ravens, and the Ravens get $1.8 million back. It's not a lot of cap space back, but they get some cap back. So to put into the background here, Tyus Bowser had not played in 25 games over the course of 2 seasons with the Ravens. Ravens released him for cap purposes back in 2023, and Bowser had claimed that the team doctors worked on him correctly. They, in terms of his injury, and filed that grievance against the Ravens to get his money back on off of the time he had not played. So here's where the bittersweet moment is. We do not know what really happened and why Bowser had not played for the past 2 seasons. It's basically almost 2 years. And when John Harbaugh commented on it, he said, I don't know. I don't know why he's not playing. And it seems like a more of an internal thing that happened where maybe a holdout was happening. Maybe like this actually happened where the team doctors did do something incorrectly. But the Ravens team doctors in the offseason had a good grade. Like, you know, when the teams are given ratings for the facilities, for the team management, for the ownership, and for the front office and everything, Ravens had good grades to give to the doctors and the medical staff. So this to me it's kind of weird. We will never know what happened, and in all honesty, I'm like, Ravens defense has gotten better over since then. It's not like we need Bowser back anyway. But he's on the Dolphins now. I'm all good feelings toward him, and hopefully he's doing well there. But again, I just don't believe the fact that the team doctors had something to do with this. But again, it could have happened. I don't know. We probably will never know. And it didn't help his case when there was a video that went viral of flyers all over the Ravens practice facility with the Fire Greg Roman on it. I'm sure as Ravens fans remember that, seeing that video go viral. And Bowser was the one who had taken the video. These flyers were like everywhere, all over the campus of the Ravens practice facility. I didn't mind it at that time. I wanted Greg Roman gone, and I hope he never comes back. Never. If Jim Harbaugh had some good sense in him, he'd get of Greg Roman too. Greg Roman should not be in the NFL. Or if he goes to the Chiefs, I'm fully fine with that, because then he can lead the Chiefs to their doom. But anyway, it didn't help the case with Bowser to do that, and I think that there was some scrutiny behind that too, where he might have been the one that wrote it down. Again, we will never know, but we get $1.8 million back since he withdrew his grievance. Moving on, Malachi Starks already has his first quarterback he wants to pick off, and that's Josh Allen. He already has Josh Allen on his hit list, pretty much. He wants to be able to be that guy that picks off Josh Allen as his first career interception in the NFL. I love this mentality, man. It just shows that Starks just wants it. He wants to pick off Josh Allen. He wants to be able to get that get back that we had gotten lost from the Bills in the divisional round playoff. He wants to be that guy that can get back, man. I love this mentality. I hope that it happens, and I'm praying it happens. Like putting the Ouija board on the table, hoping it happens, because it would be so bittersweet for him to pick it off, run it back for a pick six, or just pick it off in a pivotal moment of that game, because the Ravens do play the Bills again in the 2025-2026 regular season. We just don't know yet what week that's going to be, but it would just be so bittersweet for this to happen. But only time will tell if it'll happen, and come game day, I'm just going to be looking for it. Moving on, Jadeveon Clowney was released by the Panthers a little while ago, and the Ravens and Clowney have been picking up steams in form of a reunion. I am all for this. Clowney had a career year with the Ravens as one of their edge rushers. He had 9.5 sacks in 2023 as a Raven, and I think that this reunion would be perfect. It adds depth on the edge, it adds a veteran presence on the edge, and again, Clowney, career year on the Ravens, no brainer here. I think that the Ravens should sign him to a 1 year deal because as he is getting up there in age, and I think that Ravens will definitely utilize him way better than he has done on the Panthers, and having him back on the Ravens will just be, it'll just be a great reunion to have. And while talks are picking up steam, let's just hope that this happens. And I think it has the possibility of happening again. He had a career year on the Ravens. If I'm Clowney, I would want to go back to the team that, helped me out, get to a career year at the twilight of my career, had a career resurgence. I would want to go back to the team that helped me do that. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully this happens, and rooting for Clowney to be to wear the purple again. Moving on, one last thing here. This is an interesting one, by the way. Lamar Jackson has ownership in horses. LJ is the lead owner of the Maryland Colts horse team, which participate in the National Thoroughbred League, the NTL, and I guess he's just kind of broadening his horizons on any and all things ownership wise. Trying to broaden his perspective outside of football during the offseason. I'm not worried. He wants that ring so badly. I'm not really worried about any business ventures that he has going on. He already has his brand. Recently he guest starred in the Stars series Power Book 3, Raising Canaan. And I got to watch that, and it was just so cool to watch my QB in an acting gig. It was one of those things where it's like, that's Lamar, that's my QB, and it was just so cool to watch. He did, I'm being totally biased here. He did very well in that starring role, and hopefully he does get more as the offseason goes on. But again, as we get closer to training camp, he'll come back for, full football focus, and will put all of his ventures on hold. This is just an off-season thing, and I think he's just having fun with it right now, trying to get his mind off of football a little bit. But then when he comes back for training camp, he'll be there and ready to play the game he loves so much. And hopefully when he comes back to the game, he and Eric DeCosta can sit down and discuss a contract extension. So that way, again, we don't have a huge cap hit leading into the 2026-27 offseason, because Lamar's cap hit is going to be $74 million, which is a lot of money. But not worried about it. Guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But happy for Lamar. Hopefully he's happy with what he's doing right now. Thank you all for tuning into Ravens today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Please make sure, again, to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. I will catch you all later with any and all things Ravens. Have a good one.